How's your spirit? Um, I kind of wasn't even sure I was gonna go live today, tomorrow, a few days, a lot of reasons why. None of them really matter though. Just lately, lately, I've really been thinking about like more than just the past. I've been thinking about my past. Perhaps because when I started in this space almost 2 years ago, there was a conversation about midlife crises and things like that. The truth doesn't matter. I'm thinking about it because I died in February and things have come to light since then that have made me rethink some things. So I continue to wonder or ponder, as it were. So, um, do you know what centrifugal force is? We're in a time where so many people know so little. Um, and it seems strange to me when centrifugal force. These are some of the things that I think about, research, study. I wish that I had like people to talk to. I think, to be honest, the types of questions I really never had people like that. Um, I've never really been around thinkers. Sorry, guys. Um, y'all just aren't. You're a little different. I'm gonna post this on my IG because at this particular moment, I'm not able to access my Facebook on this on this computer. Oh no, I may not be able to sign in on this Instagram either. Isn't that funny? Let's see what happens here. This one was all well. That won't be happening today. Oh well, guess it's not meant for me to be on IG or Facebook. So ta it's just me and whomever's listening. um, so anyway, the centrifugal force of life is the conversation we're supposed to be having, right? You know, centrifugal force. Um, when you spin a thing, the way that it comes, I don't know, right? I'm spinning scissors of all things, but the way that a thing comes up and out when you spin it, that's your centrifugal force. So the question to chat is when centrifugal force meets gravity, what happens to us? I think it's because these last few weeks I've hmm, I've felt as though I've been in suspended animation. Yeah. I'm alive and I'm breathing and I'm here. So it's weirder. I knew it when I died. It was an out of body experience. My body was in this chair and I was there. This is different. It's It's almost as if my body was here and there simultaneously. Like it's working its way out, gyroscope style. If you ever watched a top spin, you know how it seems to be pulsating kind of in the middle, like that. It's an impossible feat, right? To be here and there simultaneously. One being. But it's gotta be, because nothing else makes sense. There's this calm I can't explain. Like, I know I'm not supposed to be worried. Almost like I'm not supposed to be on this plane. Spiritually, I've been numerous places. Physically, just this one, and yet today, not from fatigue or exhaustion or anything else, it feels like I've been everywhere and nowhere. Just today. I keep trying to wrap my brain around this thing, but there's something different. It's kind of like the record player in my head has all new albums and no one gave me the codecs. Hmm. I started thinking about this thing, right? We believe in before and after lives and relationships that are supposed to last lifetimes. Well, what happens if you go And before you reincarnate, your person finds someone else. What happened to that? Like, how far does that fling you from the center of gravity? Do we reincarnate into brand new beings? Like babies? Or simply reincarnate into beings? It's like, I don't know, today more than other days, I understand that we are everything and nothing simultaneously. That, like, all the things that, well, it's in the offering. Like, why are you offering? Out of fear? Out of faith? Out of freedom? Why are you willing to do that thing that you're willing to do? It's because, well, for me anyway, I really just couldn't imagine life any other way. Like, I tried diligently for years. Not really years, but time anyway. To care more about me than those around me. Like to put me first. And it just never really turned out that way. Children, family, life responsibilities. So here I sit considering suspended animation. Even after 2 years of talking to you, it's not like um, I don't know what it is that I want to do. It's not even like you don't have a clue. It's what's the next move. And then the sitting and waiting to decide, or waiting for the next move. It's this weird kind of it's kind of like D&D meets chess. Like, you know the board, you know the pieces, you know all the appropriate moves. It's just, in this case, You can move twice, I guess. Like more than once. Like you take more than one turn in a row. Okay. So it's kind of like chess meets D&D meets Uno, where you've got the board and the game and it's played a certain way. You've got extra cards and extra rules. And everybody plays those their own way. Trying to make those games fit together in this one life. I suppose that's it. Like, it's not just this one life. In February of this year, I died. This is life number 2. I intend to get it right. It means accepting that life's gonna fling me against the wall, centrifugal force style, and bring me back. And it's understanding that breath of life, being able to breathe through the wonky times, the other times. Being able to achieve peace when others are in chaos, crisis. I used to recognize it as a coping mechanism. Before that, it was a strength. And once again, it is. It's just now I understand where it came from. Where all of the need to remain calm in crisis comes from. More than anything, the main thing that we have in the world to protect us from evil is words. Well before we have to put up our hands, before we have to raise our voice, before a weapon is needed. Words. They can make us or break us. They can do damage, or they can heal. And I think that we're on the cusp of something, the change in the way that we use words. I'm grab my coffee. I'll be back. I don't know how long I'll be. Just some thoughts that came to me. And rather than writing them down this time, I thought I should. blessing today that I am up, smiling, sort of, despite the rain. Because last year, 6 months ago, this would have been difficult. Don't get me wrong. There's some pain today, but it's not bad as it was because so much other of the world's hurts are off of me. I suppose today that's the only kind of free that we can ever hope to be. Where we don't feel the weight of the world so painfully, so blatantly, so, dare I say, disrespectfully. I don't know. Life's been a journey. I don't think that I anticipated any outcomes, so I'm not disappointed in the ones that I've seen yet. I'd like to see more. I was thinking about that one. If there's anything that like I would like to carry forward into the future, it's phone calls. It's like there's something special about hearing someone's mirth, hearing a smile. It's one thing to see it, it's one thing to put in the effort to get a smile on someone's face. Yet on the phone, it's very difficult to know when you achieve that unless you can listen for the right thing. There's this. Hmm. I think that's probably it. Like the girl six testimony made me think about it. When there was nothing else, like, you couldn't see me. All I could do was talk, and we talk about anything to be together. I suppose I missed that. Uh-oh. Oh heck! Looks like I'm getting a new neighbor. Oh. Oddly, I've gotten that thing. If you've been a military kid or spouse or whatever, you know it when you get it. It's this thing where you're ready to leave. You're ready to jump ship. Funny thing is, in this case, I suppose the irony is I'm being told you're ready to go, but you can't go. That's weird. Because normally, when I'm ready to go, the creator's ready for me to go. And I leave. I've walked out of my life twice. Sorry, doing something real quick. I figured out how to put this on Facebook, and I suppose it's just something that should be done, so I'm doing it real quick. Um, but I say this, I walked out of my life when I went to Memphis in 2018. Before the death of my cousin Demario after the graduation of my middle son. When I say I walked out that time, like, I left everything. Uh, I did not. Um, Apologies. I walked out of my life that time, and it wasn't even about looking back. I'm not even sure it was really about looking forward. You know what I mean? It it was just about letting go. Like life had thrown me this major mollywop, and I just couldn't figure out how to get up off the fucking floor, bro. So I walked out. I got rid of as much as I could in the house before I did, but I left everything. I went to Memphis. And then we lost Mario. First time I walked out of my life was in 2011. I couldn't go back to that house anymore. It just was never going to be safe or the same. You know what I mean? So twice I walked out of my life, and twice I knew I was supposed to go, and I would be okay. This time, I'm ready to walk out of my life. The universe and the creator say, I can't. At least not yet. Not this way. I have to sit in suspended animation. With the same level of calm that I did when I died in February. I have to sit here and accept that whatever's happening today is the result of whatever took me out in my return then. I do know that if I'm supposed to leave Tucson, I can't do it until I take that journey again. Technically, even if I'm supposed to stay here. I remember it. There were parts of Durham after Sharif died, places that I couldn't go. I didn't even want to go to the side of Durham that he lived on for a while. And when I would, just going past the street that you turn on to go to his street would give me this palpitations in my chest. It's it's the irony for me. I don't know why this song is in my head right now, but I'm gonna play it. And oh, it's because I told someone else earlier today I prefer originals. Firsts. If you're the first of your kind, if you are unique in some way. You're rare, different. In a world full of copies and facsimiles, to be the first at anything, that's amazing. Especially if it's not just based off the color of your being. Don't get me wrong. Yep. Actually, I'll be back and we'll talk about it when I get back. I'm gonna take a pause for the cause. You know how I do. Even if it's just me and you. Still gonna do what I gotta do. I'll be back. Black love is the scaffolding between power and understanding, the freedom in knowing the gravitational call to the stars, the refinement necessary to keep them from colliding, the knowledge that our story isn't precautionary tales or careless whispers. Your systems will be measured, their void put on display. We are the color born of a galaxy in darkness, black excellence, the fourth element, the fourth element. Just by those two little, y'all don't understand.
That's so rouse your religion. Two Y's, T and W.
Black, y'all.
Rap for my people, die for my people. Rap for my people, die for my people, yeah. Rap for my people, die for my people. Rap for my GG, die for my people, yeah. Die for my people, yeah. Rap for my GG, yeah. Die for my people, yeah. Die for my people, yeah. Die for my GG, yeah. Die for my GG, yeah. Die for my people, yeah.
So, I was standing in the mirror and looking just now, and I realized I'm looking super extra paley. I need some iron in my life. So there's that. I guess I'll work on that soon. My bad, guys. I'm back. Uh, there I be. Ta-da! It's me, JP. Uh, I was gonna say something. I forgot. Which must means it's not something that I'm supposed to say right now. Banana. Team banana! Banana, banana, banana! Ha! Sorry. Oh, originality, uniqueness, individuality. I like authenticity, realness, human connection. Like, even if you could straddle the stars for me, I would still want you to be right next to me. Like, mother necessity. Through nothing, you create everything. I don't know. Something different I want. Like, seriously, y'all? You can probably tell I had no plans for this live at all because I'm just talking. That song. This one. Man. I never did that. I did a lot of stuff. It was all trendy, like it was meant to be. Somebody stole all these albums from me. I remember that. All my cards are almost empty. That sucks. It's all good. And if you don't know, now you know. I miss mixtapes and phone calls. Effort. People don't make effort anymore. They just afford shit. I guess the question is like, how much effort would you make if you had all the means? Would you do more or less? I like to believe that if I had all the means, that I would do more. I like to believe that I just show up on doorsteps and change the right lives on time, not early, not late, on time. I don't even want to say the nick of time because, this time of year. Just like the day that you're ready to let go. Again, I think it's just because I want to be where no one's ever been for me before. And then I hear it. It's my time to feel. It's just y'all. I live in the real world where things like that don't happen. And you have to create your destiny. I thought that I had done that. It's just that I have to admit to you that day was yesterday for me.